there is such a disparity between the public schools where the property taxes are high and the other public schools, and the quality of the education is so disparate. So you had kids that are learning in environments, or trying to learn. We got lead, mold, asbestos, roaches, other pests that they have to deal with. You have teachers that are spending their own money to buy additional things because they don't have enough in the school. They have to decide whether they're going to get what, because the blinds fell down, and after at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the sun comes in, whether they get new blinds or whether they get an algebra teacher. These are the decisions the schools are making. So that's exactly what we did when we passed our budget. We have record historic funds. So the historic funds we passed last year in last year's budget, we passed that in this year's budget, and then added on hundreds of millions of dollars for public schools so kids can get a high quality public education using public tax dollars, right? That's where that money should go.
In the last 2 years, the number of food insecure Pennsylvanians has increased by the combined populations of Altoona, Williamsport, Harrisburg, and Lancaster, which is almost 200,000 new people food insecure, and way too many of them are children. And way too many of those children, the only meal that they can rely on is the meal that they get at school. And so we should be providing breakfast and lunch for all of our students. We require them to go to school, and yet food is the only thing that we means test, that you have to prove that you're poor enough to be able to eat. We don't do it with textbooks, we don't do it with paper or pencils, and we shouldn't do it with food. And so that has been a major priority of mine, to make sure that we feed every single kid in school.
Cyber charter schools are ripping off Pennsylvanians to the tune of billions in dollars. They have so much money, they don't know what to do with it. They're buying real estate. They're giving away gift certificates. They're burying money. We can plug that hole. We can put billions of dollars back into the hands of local taxpayers by holding cyber charter schools accountable. Make sure that they have the same transparency requirements. We cap it what the actual costs are, not the excess. We're not talking about taking away school choice. We're talking about right-sizing the costs, because right now they are absolutely ripping off the taxpayers of Pennsylvania. That's going to resonate in all 500 school districts in all 67 counties.